I request for the national anthem. I request all to be seated. We, at the auditorium of PDPM Institute of Information Technology Design and Manufacturing on the 20th day of July, have gathered to observe the first convocation of Dharmashastra National Law University. DNLU was established in the year 2018 by the Madhya Pradesh Dharmashastra National Law University Act of 2018. Dharmashastra National Law University has its object to advance the cause of legal education and achieve excellence as a university for imparting value based legal education. Dharmashastra National Law University strives to become a symbol of intellect, wisdom, and good luck. In this line, light is considered to be a symbol of divinity, wisdom, intellect, and good work. Therefore, may I request the honorable visitor, the honorable chancellor, the honorable guest of honor, the honorable special guest, and the vice chancellor for the lighting of the lamp. Thank you, dignitaries. I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor to take the podium and welcome our guests and also present a report of the university.
Honorable Shri Justice J.K. Maheshwari sir, Judge Supreme Court of India and the Visitor of the University. Honorable Shri Justice Satish Chandra Sharma ji, Judge Supreme Court of India and the Guest of Honor at the first convocation. Honorable Shri Justice Sanjeev Sachdeva sir, Acting Chief Justice High Court of Madhya Pradesh and Chancellor of the University. Honorable Shri Justice Rajendra Menon sir, former Chief Justice High Court of Delhi and Chairperson Armed Forces Tribunal and also the special guest of this function. Respected Prashant ji, Advocate General, High Court of Madhya Pradesh, Radhe Lal Gupta ji, Divya ma'am, Priyanka ma'am, Professor Surya Kumar, Vice Chancellor of National Law University, and all other dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, and all dear students, those who are going to get the degree for today's function. A very warm welcome to all of you. Uh, in addition to welcome, I have to give the welcome annual address. Oh, sorry, annual report of the university. I think I have completed 6 months, so I'll take the note of the earlier work and highlight. A copy of the report is circulated, so I don't want to go in the detail about the activities, what we have done. But I would like to highlight which will shape the course of the university in days to come. And in that connection, I would like to thank profusely Honorable Justice J.K. Maheshwari Saji, Honorable Justice Sanjeev Sharma ji, Honorable Justice Sanjeev Sachdeva ji, and Honorable Justice Rajendra Menon sir. After joining the university, I found there are a lot of challenges and lot of difficulties there. But the day I met Honorable Justice J.K. Maheshwari said in his office in Delhi, मुझे उस दिन कुछ आशा की किरण दिखी और मुझे लगता है ray of hope for the university. And Lordship, from the day onwards, whenever I wanted to meet you, you were kind enough that you gave time, discussed about the university, and took lot of initiatives. And that has resulted with support from the other honorable justices of the Supreme Court and the High Court. Honorable Justice Sanjeev Sharma, when I met, I discussed with Sir, ki, Sir, I want in the next annual report that we move to the new campus. That is the idea I have. So next annual report, so this dream which our students have shown in the, like, no, looked for in 2018, some way I'm sorry that could not be fulfilled. But I'm sure those who are in there 2020 and 2021, they will have their own campus, their own hostel, and less of problem will be there. But this cannot be achieved by me without the support of the honorable justices, particularly Maheshwari sir, Sanjeev sir, and Sachdeva sir. I remember, and Lordship, just to inform the honorable judges from the Supreme Court of India that we had a General Council meeting on the 17th of this month. And the way Honorable Justice Sanjeev Sachdeva sir has pushed the agenda of the construction of the building with the help of the other honorable members in the General Council, particularly Prashant sir, Radheji, Anup Nair, and all they have pushed. So I'm sure that annual report of the next year will be much better, much fulfilling, and other things. Few things which we have done in these days, which I would like to highlight. We had couple of MOU signed and the venue which we are having this program, AC कुछ कम काम कर रहा है. So the venue which we have, it's a like outcome of the relationship between the triple IIT and the DNLU. I want to thank director sir, but Indu Singh sir is there from director of the IIT, triple IIT, who has taken a lot of interest in our activities and decided to enter in the MOU. And Lordship, like, for all the activities which we face to conduct inside the campus, the director, sir, is very kind enough that he said, ki, you can do all the activities here. You can take your, like, my building and whatever program we want. So we hope that in coming days, we'll have more activities. Before closing, I would also like to thank the honorable vice chancellors, those who have taken pain to start this university, and particularly Justice Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Balraj Chauhan and later on Professor Nagraj. So two of my predecessors, they also played their own role in their big ways. And I'm sure that young students, those who believed in the 2018 onwards, this university will have a future for the students. This university will have sufficient teachers to teach them and learn the nuances of the law. I'm sure they are happy today. And whatever the gaps we promise to fulfill in days to come with the support of all the honorable judges here sitting here. I would also take this occasion to profusely thank to जो ट्रबल शूटर मैं कहूँ तो हमारे ऑनरेबल जस्टिस राजेंद्र मेनन सर सो राजेंद्र मेनन सर के बिना मेरी लगता है कुछ यात्रा पूरी नहीं होती है। सो वेन एवर आई नीड एनी हेल्प सो आई कॉल सर। तो सर बोलते जैसे ही, और आई लाइक वन थिंग वेरी मच कि एक ही कॉल में सर का फोन उठ जाता है, हाँ मनोज बोलो क्या हो रहा है। तो मुझे लगता है कि काफी एक आशा की किरण दिखती है, और इसी आशा इसी उद्देश्य से हमें लगता है जो आप सब सपने देखे हैं, जो छात्र छात्रा जो नहीं आज अपनी डिग्री लेंगे, आप सब आने वाले दिनों में एक सुनहरे भविष्य की कामना करें, हम करते हैं। और हमें उम्मीद है कि आने वाले जो वर्ष में जो हमारे छात्र पास करेंगे, उनको भी हम एक अच्छी शिक्षा देंगे, अच्छा मार्गदर्शन देंगे, और इन्हीं आशाओं के साथ आपका भविष्य उज्जवल हो, आपका भविष्य शानदार हो, यही शुभकामनाओं के साथ आज आप ऑनरेबल दो सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जजेज के हाथ से हमारे चांसलर सर से भी ले रहे हैं। इससे ज्यादा अ, खास महत्व आपके जिंदगी में बहुत कम समय होगा, ऐसा मौका मिलेगा। तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद ऑनरेबल जजेस का, और आप सब छात्र छात्राओं का। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
May I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir to request Honorable Chancellor to open the convocation.
Respected Honorable Justice Sri Sanjeev Sachdeva ji, Chancellor of Dharmashastra National University, may I have the honor to request you, sir, to declare the convocation open.
Whereas the first convocation of the Dharmashastra National Law University, Jodhpur, Jabalpur, has been convened to confer degrees upon the candidates who, in the examinations held for the purpose, have been certified to be worthy of the same. Now, I declare the convocation open.
Thank you, sir.
May I request all the candidates receiving degrees to rise and remain standing for the administration of oath by the Honorable Chancellor. May I further request all the candidates receiving the degree in person to collectively say, I do promise after the administration of oath by the Honorable Chancellor. So, आप खड़े हो जाएं, sir.
All the candidates are requested to rise.
Do you sincerely promise and declare that, if admitted to the degrees for which you are candidates and for which you have been recommended, you will conduct yourself as worthy members of this university in your daily life with humility, integrity, civility, and strive to protect the Constitution and develop a society governed by the rule of law?
Let the yes,
Let the candidates be now presented.
Sir, may I have the honor to present before you the candidates for the conferment of the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy declared in the 2024, Master of Laws LLM 2 year who have graduated during the years 2020, 2021, 2022. Master of Laws LLM 1 year who have graduated during the years 2022, 23, 24, and Bachelors of Arts and Law, BLLB honors, who have graduated during the years 2023 and 2024, and whose names are set out in the lists. They have been found qualified in the examination held for the purpose and have been certified to the worthy of the same. I pray that they may be admitted.
Let the candidates for the award of degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Masters of Law, and Bachelor of Law, Arts and Laws now be presented.
So we'll wait and then we'll come back. So degree will be later and now
We'll
speeches.
first have the speeches, then have the degrees.
Yes. So we complete in that way.
Thank you, sir. Before we start with the conferment of degrees, we'll first have our honor to listen to our guests. So, I begin with our special guest. We have with us as our special guest Honorable Shri Justice Rajendra Menon. He is former Chief Justice of High Court of Delhi and Chairperson Armed Force Tribunal. Justice Menon hails from Jabalpur and has been a judge and later acting Chief Justice of High Court of Madhya Pradesh. I request Honorable Justice Menon for your special address, sir.
Good morning to all. Honorable Justice Shri J.K. Maheshwari ji, Judge, Supreme Court of India and visitor of the university. Honorable Shri Justice Satish Chand Sharma, Judge, Supreme Court of India and guest of honor in the first convocation of the university. Honorable the Acting Chief Justice of Madhya Pradesh High Court, Shri Justice Sanjeev Sachdeva, Chancellor of the university. The Advocate General of Madhya Pradesh, Shri Prashant Singh, Shri Radhelal Gupta, Chairman of the Bar Council of the State of Madhya Pradesh, Registrar, members of the governing body, faculty members, and dear students, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for this opportunity to address you on this significant occasion of your first convocation. It is a profound honor to stand before you as you prepare to step into the world of newly qualified legal professionals from Dharmashastra National Law University. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each one of you on this occasion. I am particularly delighted to see a significant number of female graduates among you. This not only rep- represents the progress of our university, but also reflects the social changes and ongoing development within the legal profession. The increasing presence of women in the legal field is a powerful sign of a more inclusive and equitable future. Your presence here today serves as a beacon of hope and progress, inspiring the future generation to pursue the dream without any hesitation. Having played some role in the founding of this esteemed institute, I take immense pride in witnessing its growth and success over the years. The university holds a special place in my heart, not only for its academic excellence, but also for its significance for being in the city of Jabalpur, my hometown. It stands as a beacon of knowledge and a cornerstone of legal education in our community. At the heart of our university lies the timeless mantra Satyam Vad Dharma Char. Speak the truth and follow the path of rightfulness. These words profoundly embodies in our university logo are not merely guiding principles, but the very foundation upon which the edifice of our legal system stands. As future lawyers, it is imperative that you embark upon this principle in every aspect of your profession and personal life. Satyam Vad Dharmam Char holds profound relevance for all advocates. Satyam Vad, speaking the truth, is not just about honesty of your words, but also about integrity in your actions. It is about being transparent, fair, and just in every decision you make. Truth is the bedrock of trust and credibility in the legal profession. As advocates, your commitment to truth will uphold the very edifice of the justice system. Dharmachar means follow the path of rightfulness, uphold the highest standard of ethics and morality. It means being courageous in the face of injustice, advocating for those who cannot speak for themselves, and ensuring that the rule of the law prevails. It is also about serving society with humility and dedication, ensuring that access to justice is available to all, especially those who are marginalized and underprivileged. In many years of observing the students of this university, I have seen the embodiment of Dharmachar I am confident that you will continue to uphold these high standards of ethics and morality. You have demonstrated the courage to face injustice, the dedication to educate for those who cannot speak for themselves, and the unwavering commitment to ensure that the rule of law prevails. In an era of technological advancement, the practice of law is also undergoing significant transformation. The advent of artificial intelligence, digitalization, and other technological innovations is reshaping how we approach legal practice. As future lawyers, it is imperative that you remain adaptable and open to continuous learning. Embrace these changes for there being opportunities to enhance for there being opportunities to enhance the efficiency to reach the top of the legal system. However, amidst these advancements, never lose sight of the core value that defines your profession. Ethics, integrity, compassion, and commitment to justice must always guide you. Your journey in the legal field will undoubtedly present challenges. There will be times when the path may seem onerous and the stakes exceedingly high. In such moments, let your commitment to justice and your sense of duty be your guiding light. Be fearless, educate as a diligent scholar, and a principled leader. As you leave the halls of this esteemed institution, carry with you the knowledge, skills, and values installed in you by your professors and mentors. The word outside awaits your contribution. Be the change maker who will uphold the sanctity of law and ensure that justice prevails. Your journey is just beginning, and I am confident you will leave an mark on both the legal profession and society at large. Strive to be the change maker who inspire others, the leaders who drive progress, and the voice that advocates for the fairness and equity. The future is bright, and the potential of your impact is limitless. Embrace these with courage, dedication, and passion. Congratulations to each one of you once again on this significant achievement. You may your career be distinguished with remarkable success, profound fulfillment, and an unwilling sense of purpose. Thank you, and may your path be illuminated with success and your contribution celebrated for years to come. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable advice to the students. We have with us Honorable Shri Justice Sanjeev Sachdeva, Acting Chief Justice, High Court of Madhya Pradesh, and Chancellor to Dharmashastra National Law University. Sir has, before coming to Jabalpur, Honorable Justice Sachdeva has served at High Court of Delhi. May I request Honorable Chancellor of the University, Honorable Shri Justice Sanjeev Sachdeva, to deliver the presidential address.
Thank you very much. Justice J.K. Maheshwari, Judge Supreme Court of India, and Visitor Dharmashastra National Law University. Justice Satish Sharma, Judge Supreme Court of India. Justice Rajendra Menon, Chairman Armed Forces Tribunal. Professor Manoj Sinha, Vice Chancellor Dharmashastra National University. Mr. Prashant Singh, Advocate General for the State of Madhya Pradesh. Mr. Radhelal Gupta, Chairman Bar Council of Madhya Pradesh, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, professors, proud parents, young lawyers, students, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a privilege and an honor to have this opportunity of being part of this historic first convocation of the Dharmashastra National Law University. Any opportunity of meeting young law graduates who are the future of the legal profession is always welcome. Professor Sinha said that you are lucky to get degrees from two distinguished Supreme Court judges. I would say that we are lucky, and I see future Supreme Court judges in you. So there's always a possibility, but it's not an easy path. It's hard work. I must congratulate all you young law graduates for successfully completing your respective courses. Henceforth, for you, the statement, I am a law graduate, would be the ultimate argument to make everyone else keep quiet. Legal profession has always been considered a noble profession. Lawyers in every part of the society are treated with respect. And you know why? The moment you become a lawyer, and you must have recently experienced it, people start treating you differently. Elders in your family, your grandparents who would always think you're a kid, you're a child, would suddenly come to you for advice. "Bhai, ye ho gaya, kya kare?" And that is something which will change you, transform you. You will be looked upon by others as knowledgeable, respected, and people of all ages would ask you for your advice. One subject which should have, but it doesn't scare any one of us, is the contract law. Not because of the integrities of law. Contract law is very simple. We've all seen it. Promise, acceptance, offer, acceptance, promise becomes a contract. How many of you who are students of law, who've studied Contract Act, have read the terms and conditions of that I agree in your cell phone before you accept any application or accept membership to any website? We don't bother. But as contract law students, you must be. Now, let me talk about technology. Today is another historic day. 55 years ago, on 16th July 1969, NASA launched a rocket into space and guided three astronauts into the moon. And it was today's day, 20th July 1969, that Apollo 11 landed on the moon. And the words were spoken, Eagle has landed. Now you must be wondering, how is it relevant? Do you know that the Apollo 11 had a computer system which was 1300 times less powerful than an iPhone 6? iPhone 15 operates at 3.78 gigahertz. iPhone 15's clock is 88,000 times faster than that of the computer on board Apollo 11. It can perform 320 million times faster than Apollo 11. That means each one of you sitting here can take 320 million Apollo 11s to the moon and bring them back. That's the power you hold in your hand in a cell phone. Now, RAM, anybody's heard of RAM? You all say, I want 16 gigabytes RAM, 32 gigabytes RAM. Do you know what was the RAM on Apollo 11 computer? 4 kilobytes. Not even megabytes or gigabytes, or 4 kilobytes. The power that you hold in your hand, please use it to study. One operation that you do, a search command in Google, uses more computing power than the entire Apollo 11 program. Not just Apollo 11, all programs leading to Apollo 11. So that's one search command. That's the power you have in your hand today to do research. In our times when we were students, we would go into the library. I don't think most of you would know what an AIR manual is. Nobody uses it these days because it doesn't come in a digital version. Well, let me tell you, AIR manual, when I was a student way back in 1985-86, that was the time that moot court were not compulsory. There was a 3-year course and it was optional. I took part in a moot court and we had a problem. And studying for that problem, you would go into books, look from one book to the other, trace back. And the judgments that I read then, I still remember. Today, what you do is do a Google search, go down to a judgment, go down, zero down. In court, when lawyers are asked a question, they'll promptly take out a cell phone and say, Judge, this is the judgment. That's not the way to prepare. That's not the way to work. You have to read a judgment and go to the history of that judgment, how law has developed. That is what is going to help you in understanding, becoming better lawyers. Today, we are in the world of artificial intelligence. And you know how technology has grown. Your parents would vouch for it. First color TV in the metropolitan cities came in 1982. First television in Madhya Pradesh came in 1982. And we are today on our cell phones, we've got color TV, we've got, we don't know how many movies. And the only movies we could get to see would be during the election days. We'd have 12 days of counting. There were manual counting, and you'll have 24 hours movie running. Otherwise, we would have one movie on Sunday, Chitra on Friday, and probably half an hour on Sunday. That was all entertainment that we had in terms of TV. But that helped us connect. Today, people don't connect. Please connect with your fellow colleagues, connect with your students who are with you, because they're going to be your family for your life. Now, imagine a situation where you board a plane and you hear an announcement from the pilot. Look, I belong to a family of pilots. My father was a pilot. My uncle is a pilot. My brother is a pilot. And you are lucky today because it's the first time I'm flying a plane. I have 15,000 hours on simulation. That's what you will, that's the impression you give to your clients the moment you go into the profession. You may have excellent experience in moot courts, but when you go into the real life, it's completely different. How do you overcome that? Hard work. Now, in the legal profession, there is a major problem, and that is that you don't get time. Now, lawyers can't afford to eat 2 square meals a day peacefully. When they are young, they have no work, no money, so it's tough for them to eat. I'm not talking about the exception, there will be exceptions. And when you have work, you have all the money, but no time to eat. So you have to rationalize your time. You have to give time to your family, whether it's your parents, your friends, your children, your everybody. You'll have to give time to them. Let me tell you, the highest taxpayers in the country are lawyers. Now, as a law school that you have learned here, now you all have gone into practice, most of you would have. You would have found things are completely different. All businesses require investment. Legal profession is the only profession that doesn't require any investment. You want to open up a business? Capital. You want to become a doctor? Want to open up a clinic? You need a huge load of supplies. You want to become a surgeon? You need supplies. Legal profession? One laptop, and that's it. Even without that, you can do with it. But to succeed, you need to invest. What is the investment that you as legal professionals will give? It is your time. You'll benefit substantially. How many of you have heard of Usain Bolt? Well, we all have. He won 9 gold medals in 3 Olympics. And you know how much was his time that he ran in an Olympic? 115 seconds in total 3 Olympics. He only ran for 115 seconds and made $119 million. That's more than $1 million per second. But behind that 115 seconds were 25 years of practice. You need to invest wisely. So spend as much time as you can for preparation. In court, you'll be faced with experts or senior advocates on the other side. We also did. We felt nervous. Don't be. You have a major advantage over them. With one thing, you can beat them hollow. That is time, which you have, they don't. So when a case comes to you, prepare it cover to cover, read it factually, completely. You'll have what to begin with? Maybe one case a day, maybe less, maybe more, but enough time at hand. Either you can spend it, enjoy life, or invest it in your profession and then enjoy life. Come at a stage where you feel, I have loads of money but no time to spend it. Doesn't matter, but that's the achievement that one wants to. Now, you see, great men do things differently. They don't do different things. I'll give you an example as a lawyer. Now, please don't take this on the negative side. I don't promote this. But there was a person who was a chain smoker. I don't promote smoking. I'm not a non-smoker. But this is just an example to lawyers. he could not live without smoking. So 24 hours it had to be one cigarette after the other. But he was also a very religious man. So he went to a priest and said, Father, can I smoke while praying? Immediately the response was, of course not. Smoking is such a bad thing. You can't smoke while praying. He came back, he felt dejected, but his conscience was pricking him. He wanted to smoke and he wanted a religious also. So he went to one of our young lawyers like you. He said, this is the problem. He said, no problem. Let's go. I'll get you permission. He said, but how? He said, doesn't matter. He said, but I want to go to the same priest. I don't want to go to somebody else. He said, doesn't matter. Let's go to him. So he went to the priest and said, Father, can he pray while smoking? Promptly the answer was, of course, praying is such a pious thing. You can do it at any point of time. They didn't say things different. The lawyer said it differently. That's the difference between a good lawyer and a great lawyer. In court, we'll have only a minute and a half. If in that minute and a half you make your sentence work, it'll go a long way. We all like watching movies. How many of you have seen a movie called Rustam? Must have loved it. I loved it because of the way he was always one step ahead. There are some other movies, My Cousin Vinny, Legally Blonde, Suits. If you have time, please see them. They'll show you how promptly on your legs you have to think and proceed further. But you'll have to realize one thing. The sooner you realize it, the better it is. That your non-lawyer school friends whom you've left behind will never be able to understand the kind of time that you need to put in this profession. They will be in a 10 to 5 job, 5 o'clock they're partying, they have to go to office at 10 in the morning. But as a lawyer, even while sleeping, suddenly an argument will come to your mind. I used to do that. Sleeping, suddenly an argument comes to me. Take a piece of paper, write it down. It will help you next day in court. So they will not understand how much time you are going to spend in this profession. But henceforth, you will be able to settle every argument, every dispute like adults. That is by litigation. But one utmost important aspect, not only for your profession, but also for your life, is that you must be sincere, honest, committed to your profession. You must ensure that ethics of the profession are scrupulously followed. Life will give you many quick, rich opportunities. There are no shortcuts to success. You will always be remembered by your honesty, integrity. Never compromise with your ethics. Judges will always remember this person was truthful, this person tried to mislead me. And let me tell you, there are lawyers who come before you, and you know if he's saying something, you'll take it, accept it. Yes, he's a very fair counsel, he will not mislead. And there will be some who may have a very good case, but in the past experience of the judge has been not so good with him. So he will not trust. He will go into the facts and see whether he's saying correctly or not. So you lose half the battle there. Integrity, honesty, preparation is utmost for the legal profession. Now, one suggestion I would like to give to the university is that when you ask, you must ask each student to come up and give a 10 or 15 minute presentation to his class on any subject, immaterial. He likes music, let him speak on music. He likes dance, let him or her speak on dance. Why? As a lawyer, you would have to know every sphere of life, not only law. Supposing you have a medical negligence case, some person's died on the operation table, and a doctor comes to you to protect him. Law will not help you. Understanding of surgical procedures, medicine is what is going to help you. So you'll have to study that. Assuming it's a bridge collapse, we had unfortunate bridge collapse in the past. The lawyer defending would have to understand architecture, would have to understand engineering. If you file a patent, you might need to study the chemical compound of a product, chemical composition, programming, anything and everything. Lawyers will have to know everything. So let them give a presentation on anything they like. It'll open them up. They'll be able to.
A very good afternoon to one and all. I'm delighted to be here amongst you all on this special occasion. The convocation is a momentous occasion in the journey of a student. It's a moment of great transition as a student steps out of the precincts of the university to witness and be a part of the professional world. It is also a moment of reflection. The journey of a college is truly transformative. For most of the students, it means learning to live outside the protective umbrella of parents, finding new friendships, leaving behind old ones, discovering their personalities, and learning to live amidst the challenges of the world outside. I'm confident that this journey of last 5 years must have been equally transformative for you. Sooner or later, you would realize that this phase of your life actually enabled you to find yourself, and your future choices would be a result of your thought process today. I may use this moment to congratulate you for choosing law as your companion in your professional journey. At first, it is often difficult for a student to understand the true potential of legal education. It is only after working for a while that one realizes the transformative potential of law. In modern society, law has touched every aspect of life, and all form of human action are governed by a set of rules or regulations. In such a scenario, the importance of legal education cannot be undermined. As you all are set to step into profession, I must say that you are rightly placed in circle of time. It is so because to reach it is so because the reach of law is expanding like never before today. The colonial laws, which have governed our legal system for more than 200 years, are under scanner and are being modernized to suit the aspirations of the modern India. The recent legislations governing the criminal procedure, penal law, and other evidence, and the law of evidence are indicators of a modern thought process. The three new legislations, or the three criminal laws, as commonly known, put great emphasis on the use of technology during the stages of investigation, inquiry, and trial. We all have an occasion when pre existing principles will be revisited in light of the new changes, and a rich legal discourse would follow. At the same time, the use of technology in judicial process is going to find a new momentum, and all of you are fortunate to be placed on the learning curve in this phenomenon. I may also note that a dichotomy is developing in the profession. Whereas there is an expansion of laws in the sense that all forms of human conduct are being regulated, but at the same time, legal professionals can no longer afford to succeed without a specialization. There's a growing demand for special knowledge, especially in the areas such as cybersecurity, arbitration, intellectual property, electronic evidence, forensic, etc. Unfortunately, the institutes of legal education in India are keeping up with the charging requirements and are offering specialized courses on part time and full time basis. I encourage you all to join such courses. In the legal profession, education never stops, and one could always manage to do better if there is an inclination to stay close to academics. After all, law demands constant courtship. My dear students, all of you probably come from different backgrounds, and many of you are going to be the first generation lawyer. Don't worry about that. I am also a first generation lawyer. I must use this platform to share with you that the legal profession has a lot to offer you for everyone who enters with the right intent and a will to excel. All of you have received the same legal education, and what follows next is going to be dependent on your outlook towards your professional journey. It has been rightly said that it is not where you come from, it is where you are going that counts. You must make sure that positivity and hard work are your companions in this journey towards excellence. A strong sense of a strong sense of purpose is also necessary to ensure that you play a meaningful role in dispensation of justice, irrespective of where you work. As a lawyer, always be a friend of the court and never indulge in unethical practices which have the effect of polluting the stream of justice. When an incorrect order is passed by a judge, the concerned judge and the counsels who appeared in the matter are equally at fault as it is a reflection of inadequate assistance by the councils. As you step into profession, always make sure that you present the full and true picture to the court. At the same time, have a fair outlook towards litigant as well. It's a failure of the system as a whole when someone stands to gain from the misery of a litigant. We are moving towards alternative mode of dispute resolution, and it's a great opportunity for you to explore such model as a lawyer, as it would not only enable you to save the time of the court but also reduce the financial and emotional anxiety of the litigant. Friends, coming to Jabalpur is also heartwarming. After all, it is rightly said that no other feeling comes close to the feeling of homecoming. I have come for an interaction with the members of the bar on so many occasions, but to be here amongst you all is truly special. Your services are going to shape the future of the profession, and the law schools have a responsibility on their shoulder to shape the intellect of the future leaders. Under the able guidance of Professor Sinha, this institution witnessed significant growth, and I express my best wishes for all future endeavor. Mr. Sinha informed me that they have constructed two new girls' hostels near the Dumna airport, and he told me that the will be done the same TTC center. I know the don't know the new name. What is we used to call it Telecom Training Center in the state of Madhya Pradesh. We are having a very dynamic Chief Minister, Honorable Mohan Yadav ji.
Good afternoon, everyone. Professor Surya Prakash, Director NLU Bhopal, who was with me earlier when I was the Chancellor in the Vizag University. Justice H.P. Singh, former Judge, High Court of Madhya Pradesh, Registrar General C.K. Khare, Member Cooperative Tribunal, K. Mishra, Director Judicial Academy, Registrar General, Mr. Avasthi, District and Sessions Judge, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, dear students and parents. It's an honor for me to address today's gathering, in particular on the occasion of the first convocation ceremony of Dharmashastra National Law University, Jabalpur. I was a witness when this university was established 5 years back. Justice Deepak Mishra was here. Friends, convocation marks not just the culmination of the years of hard work and dedication, but it serves a pivotal moment to look forward and to prepare ourselves to tackle the challenges that await as legal professionals. It's a celebration of achievements and a launchpad for future endeavors, where we stand on the threshold of making a meaningful impact in the legal world. Today, you all sit here having completed your formal legal education from DNLU. Please take a moment of thanks first to your parents. Why? माता पिता बिना संसार नहीं और गुरु बिना ज्ञान नहीं. Without parents, there is no world. Without a teacher, there is no knowledge. Friends, I warn you, it is merely an education. I am talking about knowledge. Without parents, the dawn of the life would never break. They bring us into this world with offering of unconditional love and support that shape your existence. But equally important are our teachers who dispel the darkness of ignorance and illuminate our minds and knowledge. So, the teachers are the guiding lights showing us the way and nurturing you on every step with intelligence. The wisdom and care from both parents and teachers make life meaningful and complete. So it is the proud moment for all of you present here. At this moment, I remember Dayananda Saraswati. When the founder of the Arya Samaj, he was very poor, but a brilliant student, scribed and memorized the Vedas. The other ancient holy scriptures with his teachers. When he was partying, like you today, convocation, the teacher asked about the Guru Daksha. Dayanand was not having anything to give, but he has a promise to give. He offered two clothes. Teachers not accepted. Then what a promise? They asked a promise. They asked the Dayanand promised to dedicate himself to abolishing the evils prevalent in the society, and he fulfilled that promise. Thereby, he became Swami Dayananda Saraswati. So, it's a time to make a promise from yourself, and that promise may fulfill you to brought you where you will go in your future. Friends, at this occasion, I will have to say something at this convocation. As you know, I reached from this place to the Supreme Court, and the logo of the Supreme Court is Dharmo Rakshati. Rakshata. Manu Smriti, it is a one of the sloka. Dharma protects who protects it. Now, who would protect it? The question is in our mind. And you are. And how you can, I will share with some my experiences, my work process thereby, and I will put certain examples for that. I will tell you the Flex Frankfurter wrote the last analysis. The law is what the lawyers and the law and lawyers are what the law schools make them. So now it is an occasion. You have been made by the law schools. And now where you are going, you become a lawyer or whatever it is, as an academician or as a judicial officer, what you have to do for that purpose. I will let you know the importance at this stage, which I felt it is important. These are five E's in the life. First E, embrace the roots. First E, embrace the roots. Max Muller paid tribute to India. And when it was asked with him, you have to say something. He said, if I were asked under what sky the human mind has most fully developed some of its choicest gifts, has most deeply pondered and solutions of some of them, which well deserve the attention even of those who have studied Plato and Kant, he answered, I point out India. So you, please, you are in India. So embrace your roots. When Dr. Ambedkar was in Constituent Assembly debate, he was discussing about the social justice, human right, dignity, individuals in the Indian legal system. He said, I do not want our loyalty as Indians should be in the slightest way affected by any competitive loyalty, whether that loyalty arises out of our religion, out of our culture, or out of our language. Please mind yourself. Be an Indian, and I appeal to embrace your. The next E is be on ethics. Chief Justice, Brother Justice Menon, Brother Justice Sharma have said something. So I will not go on that ethical issues. You have understand. I will put an example of Abraham Lincoln. We know the integrity about Abraham Lincoln's integrity. He defended William Armstrong in 1858. Armstrong was an accused of a murder, with the prosecution relying heavily on a witness, Charles Allen, who claimed to have seen the Armstrong strike the fatal blow in the light of the moon. Lincoln meticulously investigated claims during trial, testified Allen, and he saw the incident was at around 11 p.m. illuminated by a full moon. Lincoln consulted an almanac, which revealed that the moon was low in the sky in that night and could have proved sufficient light to see clearly from the distance. Allen described in the dramatic in a dramatic courtroom moment, Lincoln presented the almanac and discrediting the witness. Ultimately, the result was you can understand. And the moral of the story is the underscores Lincoln's commitment to truth, professional ethics, and work, and that brought him as a Abraham Lincoln, a integrated advocate. Thought of it, work like for any of the issue, whatever you want to do with ethics and ethics. When you are in a court, ethical to court. When you are with the clients, ethical with clients. When you are serving the society, be ethical to society. Coming to the next E, be enthusiastic. Enthusiastic learning and updating yourself is your development. Until you are enthusiast for yourself, for your knowledge, for your work, you cannot be the person. Barack Obama says the law is constantly evolving, and the lawyers must keep pace with these changes in order to provide effective representation. Friends, this is a time you have to make a promise when you are entering in a new era of your profession. That with the changing pace of the legal system, with the changing pace as described before you, so many fields are open, looking forward. You have to pick up where you have to go and enlighten yourself in that particular moment and subject and go ahead and the world is yours. And further say, you must always be open to
As a
explore new
lawyer,
ideas.
you
Chief
will have
Justice
to
pointed out
know every sphere of
that
life.
whenever there is a lecture, in the lecture, the students must be given an opportunity to speak on a subject, whatever it is, and let them speak. So please, for exploring that ideas, I will say why every idea holds its potential. It may be on the subject relevant because teaching bookishly is somehow different. And is going in a practical life, with a professional like you, coming in a practical life requires that they must be given an opportunity to speak, to share their thoughts, to share their views.
Assuming it's a bridge
I
collapse,
say
we had
any
unfortunate
study
bridge collapse in
completes
the past.
in 5
The
steps.
lawyer defending would have
First
to want to help
is
you.
reading, second is writing, means preparation of the notes, third is discussion. And that was pointed out, it was a discussion. Whenever in a courtroom, it is a discussion. And then thereafter, After discussion, it's a thinking. When after reading, writing, discussion, when you go for thinking, then only the five step would come to success, and that is delivery, whatever you will deliver in your life and in your life. So these are the steps, and it is very essential, and we have to cope up this
Is
situation
going to
as
find a
early
new
as
momentum,
possible in our
and
history.
all of you are fortunate to be placed on the learning curve in this phenomenon.
I say the next is enlightenment. I remember the story of Nani Palkiwala. Fali Nariman. When Nariman was known as a constitutional lawyer, he was engaged in a criminal fraud
Have an
case.
occasion when pre-existing
I
principles
have read
will be revisited
that
in
when he
light of
was
the new
engaged
changes and a
in
rich
that
legal
case,
discourse would
being a
follow.
constitutional
At the
lawyer,
same time, the
he
use
may
of
have a limited
technology
knowledge to that extent. What Nariman did. Nariman, for weeks together, studied, discussed the issues with the experts, and then enter into that. So he enlightened himself for that purpose to go in any of the issues when he is going to deal with in a court. So always be enlightened yourself, then go ahead. And the last is emphatic. Until you are emphatic, you cannot be the complete in your
Every
profession.
sphere
I
of
put
life,
an
not
example
only law.
showing you no emphatic
Supposing you
what
have a
it is.
medical negligence
I
case,
remember
some persons died
when I
on
read one
the
book
operation,
when
15
Justice Krishna
minute
Iyer
presentation
sitting in a court
to his class on
and a
any
young
subject.
lawyer like you
Immaterial.
departing from the
He likes
education
music, let him speak on music.
went
He likes dance, let
in
him
a
or her
court,
speak on dance.
started
Why?
arguing, interrupting.
As a
It's
lawyer, you would
Krishna Iyer
have to know.
hurt. He was aware that he's not on the point, interrupting on irrelevant issues. But at the last, when the case closes, Krishna Iyer enlightened him what and in what manner we have to behave in a court. And so, wherever you are, wherever in a system, you must be emphatic to the principles of right justice. So, these are five things which I want to tell you for your wisdom. While concluding, I will once again extend you the congratulations to all recipients of the honor and degree for their hard work and dedication. But remember, this celebration is further asking you something. So I will put certain points for your wisdom. You think it proper, then it's all right. Otherwise, you think in your own way. I will quote Vivekanand at this stage. He says, wherever you go in your field and take upon an idea, make that one idea your life. Think of it, dream of it, and live on that idea. Let the brain muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea and just leave every other idea alone. This is the way in which you can achieve success. The success doesn't mean success of life. Success means when you go in everyday success in your goal or in your target, your success in life will waiting. And please adhere to these principles. I appeal to all of you in place of going so many things. I will put an example of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. When Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was arguing one case in the Supreme Court, his junior interrupting again and again. At that time, junior wished to have given the information to Patel that your wife is no more. But he was busy in arguing the case in the court. When the case was closed and the counsel Patel argued the case concisely with poised every day, then the judge has asked that why your junior was interrupted. Patel said with sorrowful eyes, my wife passed away early in this morning when I started my case. The guests sweat through the courtroom. The judge shocked and asked why you didn't leave the attendant to personal work. You know what was the answer of Patel. That is relevant when you are in a profession. Patel said, my wife is already gone, but this client's life is at stake. And being a professional is my duty, and I will go and attend by this time. So, the professional commitment he followed. Friends, while again congratulating you, I will give some advice and I will request you to do something which can make a difference, which can make a difference by yourself and with others. And I urge you that in courts where justice finds its voice, lawyers uphold the people's choice. With integrity, they seek to find a world where fairness leads and mankind. Please do whatever, and that will pave the way of the society and to make our country great. Thanking you all for hearing me. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Honorable Justice Maheshwari, for your beautiful guidance from history and our rich Indian literature and culture. We proceed to the stage of conferment of degrees. On the prayer of the Vice Chancellor, I seek the permission of Honorable Chancellor to present the candidates for the award of degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Laws, and Bachelor of Art and Laws. For the same, I humbly request the Honorable Chancellor to please refer to para number 25 and 26 at page number 7. And for the same, I humbly request our Vice Chancellor to refer to para number 27.
Let the candidates for award of degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Laws, and Bachelor of Arts and Laws now be presented. By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of Dharmashastra National Law University, Jabalpur, I admit you to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Masters of Law LLM 2 years, Masters of Law LLM 1 year, and Bachelor of Arts and Laws BA LLB honors whose names are set out in the lists.
May I request the Dean of Faculty to announce the names of the candidates to receive the Doctor of Philosophy.
Candidates to receive the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy. Candidates taking the degree in person, please stand forward. Now I call the names of the candidates receiving the degree of Doctor in Philosophy in the year 2024. Animesh Jha, Shruti Nanwana,
Right career in law. Thank you.
Shivrangna Pundit,
In law. Thank you.
Sunandini, Honorable Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present before you the candidates to receive degrees of Master of Laws, LLM 2 years. Candidates taking degree in person will stand forward. Now I call the names of the candidates receiving degree of Master of Laws, LLM 2 years, who graduated in the year 2020, 2021 and 2022. Archita Tiwari, Bharat Trivedi, Ishita Ghosh Dastidar, Pratishtha Mishra, Priya Sini, Srishti Richarya, Virat Srivastav, Ishan Srivas, Garima Gulati Taneja, Gopesh Tiwari, Harsha Mahajan, Harshit Tiwari, Devesh Kumar Chaube, Aditya Verma, Shashwat Gupta, Shivam Tripathi, Shivani Singh, Yaggi Dutt, Rahul Parikh, Ma- Mayuri Khandelwal, Honorable Chancellor, sir, may I have the honor to present before you the names of the candidates who are not present in person to receive the degrees of Master of Law 2 years. I pray they may be admitted in absentia. Agrima Pankaj, Gargi Santra, Aman Khare, Rachit Mehrotra, Rishabh Shukla, Sujit Tiwari, Shivangi Shukla.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the Dharmashastra National Law University, Jabalpur, I admit the candidates in absentia and charge them worthy of the same.
So we can go to. Thank you, Honorable Chancellor. I may request now Honorable Justice Shri Satish Chandra Sharma ji to hand over the degrees to the students. Honorable Shri Satish Chand Sharma ji. May I have an honor to present before you the candidates to receive the degrees of Master of Laws 1 year. Candidates taking degree in person will stand forward. Now I call the names of the candidates receiving the degrees of Master of Law 1 year who graduated in the year 2022, 2023 and 2024. Anish Roy,
A very bright career in law. Thank you.
Bishan Datta, Deepshika Vishwakarma, Geetanjali Khurana, Lokesh Kumar, Mukul Sharma, Pankaj Chutani, Promit Acharya, Rakeshita Shastri, Punyashri Surinsika Biswal, Shailendra Singh, Shivam Chaudhary, Shivani Srivastav, Simrat Kaur Bhasin, Yash Pratap Singh Narwaria, Akash Lalwani, Shubham Oja, Sukriti Singh, Sukriti Shah, Kaustubh Tiwari, Adarsh Singh, Rohit Singh, Pradalini Chaube, Ayush Rathor, Abhishek Digal, Aditi Chaube, Akansha Chaudhary, Ashutosh Singh, Damini, Gangvi Yadav, Jaya Verma, मिशिका पाटीदार, मुकुल भुतड़ा, मुस्कान पाटीदार, परिधि आर्या, प्रज्ञा कटारे, प्रियांशी जैन, पुलकित अग्रवाल, शिल्पा विश्वकर्मा, सिद्धार्थ पांडे, सौरभ पाटीदार, तुषार नवल, विजेता सिद्धना, आदर्श नायर, सुरभि शर्मा, अभिनव सिंह परिहार, करण तिवारी, जयदत्त कोचे, जयदत्त कोचे, पूर्वी, अनन्या शुक्ला, विजिता हजारी, आद्य गुप्ता, अदिति मिश्रा, अदिति सक्सेना, आकाश पांडे, आकाश पांडे, अलंकृता मालवीय, आयुषी थवानी, बबीता खन्ना, दिव्योदक कुमार, हर्ष जैन, हर्षिता खरे, हिमांशी बघेल, ईशा मावर, इशिता ढाकर, मानवी शर्मा, मेघा मैती, मोहित राठौर, निधीश गुप्ता, प्रांजल तिवारी, राजन प्रियदर्शी, राम तिवारी, ऋचा पटेल, रुचिका गांधी, सार्थक पथरौलिया, शिवा नमन, श्रुति तिवारी, स्नेहिल श्रीवास, सुमित कुमार शक्ति, अंकिता रावत, ऋषभ गुप्ता, thank you, sir. Honorable Justice Satish Sharma ji, thank you. Now, may I request Honorable Justice Shri J.K. Maheshwari ji to hand over the degrees to the undergraduate students. Honorable Shri Justice J.K. Maheshwari ji, I have the honor to present before you the candidates to receive the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Laws. Candidates taking the degree in the person will please stand forward. I call the names of the candidates receiving the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Laws who graduated in the year 2023. Aditya Kashyap, Abhinav Jaina, Abhirup Rathor, Abhishek Verma, Aditi Richa Tiwari, Ajay Prajapati, Amita Singh Thakur, Annapurna Nahar, Anup Kumar Madhya, Anshita Dave, Anushka Srivastav, Arpit Sanjar, अरुषि अग्रवाल, आशुतोष, आशुतोष गौतम, आयुष सिंगल, बलराम जाट, भूमिका चौकसे, बुलबुल कुमारी, शार्वी यादव, हिमांशु छगनानी, हिया प्रकाश, ऋतिक जटवा, इप्सिता घनशाला, इशिता, इशिता श्रीवास्तव, ज्योति सिंह, कनिष्क सिहारे, कनिष्का सिहारे, खुशी बग्गा, किशन सिंह परिहार, कृतिका चौधरी, मानसी छलोत्रे, मुकुल भाटी, मुस्कान कठल, नयन कटारिया, निहारिका आर्या, निशांत पांडे, नितिन सोनी, नित्या मालविया, पंकज मेहता, परितोष मिश्रा, पायल राजपूत, पूर्वा वत्स, प्राची शर्मा, प्रांशु चौधरी, प्रियांशी बदोलिया, रचित गुप्ता, राजीव मीना, Ram Tiwari, Richa Dikshit, Rishiraj Singh Bhati, Sahaj Chaudhary, Saloni Singh, Sanket Solanki, Santwana Sachan, Sanya Dhakar, Shaileshwar Yadav, Shashank Tiwari, Shreya Srivastav, Shruti Gogde, Siddharth Singh, Soumya Agrawal, Stuti Srivastav, Sudhanshu Bharadwaj, Swapnil Pandey, Swati Dhairia, Vaishnavi Singh, Vartika Agrawal, Vikas Kumar Das, Vivek Kumar Athankar, Yash Garg, Yashashvi Mujalde, Shivansh Parihar, Vibhor Mishra, Rishabh Gupta, thank you, sir. Thank you, Lordship, Shri Honorable Justice Satish Chandra, Justice J.K. Maheshwari. Now, may I request Honorable Justice Shri Rajendra Menon to kindly hand over the degrees to the graduating students of Honorable Shri Justice Rajendra Menon. I have the honor to present before you the candidates to receive the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Laws, BLLB. Candidates taking the degree in person will please stand forward. Now I call the names of the candidates receiving the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Laws who graduated in the year 2024. Asta Deria, Mridul Sinha, Yashika Goplani, Ashutosh Jagtap, Amita Namdev, Anurag Yadav, श्रेयांश दीवार, वैष्णवी बघेल, आदित्य नारायण जोशी, राज चौधरी, याशिका गुप्ता, संस्कृति जिनवाल, हर्ष कुमार गौड़, तनिष्का दत्ता चतुर्वेदी, मधुसूदन यादव, कनिष्का सिंह, अभिषेकता शर्मा,